Hi friends, welcome to Sky Harbor International Airport. And up next we have Southwest 3225 going to San Francisco. It amazes me how all these planes can like take off. Jesus. All right guys, I gotta take a call. Streaming can wait. I have a business call to take, so I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, we're using a wireless microphone system right now to make sure everything works. So if it works, tell me hello. Alright, we have our Air Force plane departing. And then looks like after that we're going to get an American Airlines 361 going to Chicago. So if you think about it, these planes have been in service for many years, like 60 years or so. So there's a lot of generations of pilots that have flown on these. Sometimes you may be flying the same plane your father or your grandfather flew, if you think about it. They're re-engined, and the main reason they can fly for such a long time is the usage cycles. Typical commercial planes will have like a 20 or 30 year lifespan before the decompression cycles get to them. But these things don't fly as frequent, so hence why they can be in operation for much longer. These are some of the aviation facts I share, not the ones I share on my Facebook or, not Facebook, Instagram, that have been making people mad. We have another one getting ready. And there's American Airlines 361 with service to Chicago. And after that, we should be getting American 1426 going to not available. Also guys, the tragedy that happened in Hawaii is pretty crazy. So my advice to you, if you're going to be donating money, find reputable sources, because there's a lot of people out there that don't have good intentions and will take advantage of these situations. That sucks about my audio earlier. That's what happens. Hi, Bradley. So up next is our American Airlines flight that's showing where they're not going anywhere, which I think just blocked or maybe not updated. We do have Spirit Airlines also lined up. Alrighty, he is airborne. So let's take a look at our next flight. I think that might be a Frontier. Nope, American Airlines. It's a little difficult for me to read the names of the planes, where they're headed, the directions. I need to get a little iPad stand for this. And off they go. Let's take a look at the next plane that's going to be departing. So up next we have Air Shuttle 3033 going to Sioux Falls. I think that's in South Dakota. And after the Air Shuttle, we will have Envoy 3485 going to El Paso. If you think about it, it's kind of crazy. A lot of these CRJs are being replaced by the, whatchamacallit, the Embraer brand of planes. Remember Smash That Like? I used to be live more often, but I've been busy. I actually may not be going as live as much because I'm actually enrolled in a flight school, so something has to give, and every now and then it'll be a special occasion. I'm gonna have to spend some time studying the ground stuff. Kevin Kelly says hello. And guys, that's a backup. Yes, it is. So off to Sioux Falls. I hear that a lot of pilots like flying the Embraers over these because it feels like a real cockpit from what I've heard from people. And they're airborne. And we will get a pushback very soon. But as you can see, more and more planes are showing up. Well, Delta just landed, so he's probably not going to be departing. So up next we do have American Airlines 1756 going to Minneapolis, but our El Paso bound Envoy is rotating. And then we have the necessary evil. Actually, I'm not going to say anything bad about Spirit. I had a very good experience with Spirit Airlines last time I flew. It was like 21 bucks to get somewhere, 31 after like a tax or whatever, but you get what you pay for, honestly, and it wasn't that bad. We have a saying in Serbia, "Koliko para, toliko muzike." How much you pay for is how much music you get. And that's literally what happens. This company I've kind of had some issues with, primarily losing luggage. Drones, to be precise. And here we have Miss Frizzle's Banana Bus. Not sure if I'll stream tomorrow, Lucille. I have some stuff going on. So we have our Spirit going to Vegas. That's actually kind of the same flight I took, except mine took off at... Alright dude, why are you... Yeah, new tripod coming in today. If you need to buy any camera gear, shameless plug of Photo Forum in Phoenix. They're a very good company, very friendly. I'm going to spend time with my mom tomorrow. I'm excited for that. Told her I'd take her to lunch. Alright, Mr. Spirit, have fun in Vegas. If you guys haven't been to Vegas, the airport is pretty wild. You could literally step outside the plane and there's a slot machine like just chilling there. People gamble at the gates. You can lose as much money as possible in Vegas. And up next, we're going to have American 1968 going to Miami, followed by American 2645 going to San Jose de Cabo. So Miami and Cabo, two very awesome destinations. Beaches, not hot as it is in Arizona. Lucille, you enjoy your trip, honestly. It's, I need a vacation. So welcome everybody, welcome to Sky Harbor International Airport. My name is Slavin, people call me Slav. I am a big aviation nerd. We're here in Arizona. Still below 100, I think it's like 98 right now, but that'll change very quickly. And it's wild, yesterday I made a comment, I'm like, oh wow, it's only 107, it's pretty nice. That sounds insane when you think about it. We have had a very hot summer. Our monsoon is a non-soon, nothing has happened. That's typically when we get most of our rain. Man, my shadow just literally scared the living Jesus out of me. You gotta have situational awareness whenever you're streaming or doing anything, because there's a lot of crazies out there. And we have our Canadian friends that have just showed up, the WestJet. They're going to Cabo. Hello, Mr. Cabo. I have a bug on my face. Go away. Alrighty, friends. And looks like we may have a smaller plane. Looks like a King. That's the beauty of Sky Harbor. We may not, actually it's an Ameriflight. We may not get as much action or with the heavies, but we do get some of these smaller propeller planes. It's a Metroliner. Shout out to all the Ameriflight pilots that follow me on my Instagram. You guys are awesome. And we have an A321. Headed to Honolulu, American Airlines 693. And then we should be getting Southwest 1298 going to Puerto Vallarta. Yep, it's not really hot until it's 110. Honestly, that's how it is in Phoenix. It's wild when you tell people, oh, it goes from 117 to like 109. That's a cold front. So the Cardinals are going to be playing preseason. If you're going to the West Valley, make sure you get some extra time for traffic. And it's going to be one of the many losses they're going to get this year. They're not going to be a very good team, honestly. They look like a dumpster fire. I think they're the only team projected not to win a single game this year, which isn't good. We have an injured quarterback. And they're off to Hawaii. Close the door. Come on, there we go. All right. Yeah, this tripod is messed up. And we have our Puerto Vallarta flight already going down the runway. Typical Southwest fashion. Time is money in the world of Southwest. Explains the Mach 10's taxiing speeds. And we have two special visitors here in Phoenix. We actually have two 747s. I think one belongs to the Qatari government. It's actually being parked here, and we can't see it from this side. And then we do have an Atlas Air 747 400 that carried the Denver Broncos to town. But actually now we have our air cargo carrier short headed to Vegas. That is going to be our next one, and then we're going to get an Ameriflight Embraer going to Hermosillo. So first we have our short, which is the plane we love to hate on this channel, because it's one of the most beautiful looking aircraft ever made. And then there's a Mesa Airlines CRJ. I don't know what it's doing, but it's typical. Probably waiting for somebody. It's pretty cool seeing this thing fly, isn't it? Flight is amazing, my friends. We as humans take it for granted. But think of it, like 100 years ago, we had to go on like boats and stuff. And up next we have American 848 going to Austin. I hear Austin's a very nice city. All right, dude, what is going on? So, TSA, you're my enemy right now. I'm gonna file a claim about my broken tripod. I read somewhere American is trying to replace a lot of these planes, so they're going to be ordering a lot of new crafts, either from Airbus or Boeing. I would love to see them operate. I would love to see them operate a couple of whatchamacallem, A220s. I think it would be pretty slick in an American Airlines livery. And we have SkyWest 3056 going to Salt Lake City, operated by a CRJ. And over there you can actually see we do have a DHL 737. No, actually, might be a 767. It's a 767. We may get lucky and see that thing take off. Remember to click the like and subscribe. It does help my channel quite a bit. I usually talk about random stuff. I ad-lib, bring up sports, complain about the heat, and we roast each other on here. It's a good community. We started almost a year ago, and I kind of took a summer hiatus for a little bit. Because equipment doesn't like the heat. Now we have our little Embraer. And And in a minute, I'm going to show you some ground-based action. I know we like seeing planes take off, but the people that work down there are very crucial to the airport's success. And there's our ground crew. Yep, we see a lot of fires. Like literally every stream there's something on fire. So I'm surprised we haven't caught something on fire yet. And sandstorms. Also, sometimes people send me rude messages, and this is the thing. If you are rude to me, I can be rude back. So if you are unhappy with something, email me in a nice way. Don't come off all aggressive. Or I've had issues where people have sent me snapshots, like when people harass other channel members. Like, if it's something you wouldn't want your mother to see, don't send it. Be nice. Literally, that's all we ask for. Like, we want to have a nice place where we can all hang out. Yep, a red shirt guy was our favorite. I wonder what happened to our red shirt guy friend. So Jacob Rice says, I live in Nashville, and people compare Nashville to Austin. Nashville is a lot better, in my opinion, in terms of entertainment. Austin is just growing. Honestly, that's what I hear, dude. A lot of Californians have moved to Austin, and the people in Austin dislike that. Well, honestly, a lot of people dislike when California moves in. Tennessee is growing. How's Chattanooga? I've heard good things about Chattanooga. Is it pretty good? Alrighty, we have American Airlines 6:55 going to Philadelphia. That is our next flight that we're going to track taking off. And then looks like right after that we do have a Southwest plane on deck. That is flight 291 going to Denver. I believe Denver is Sky Harbor's biggest serving facility or airport destination. And I promise we will have another show where I bring my friend Eve back, and we will be more prepared about topics, not laugh like little middle school children. Go, go, go. Close your door. There you go. I kind of like seeing the whole concept of the takeoff. And we will be getting the DHL 767. It just ended up turning. The 767 has become a very, very versatile airplane. The airframe is being used in mostly cargo nowadays. I think they stopped production of the variant for passenger service, and is mostly now being built for freighter. A lot of companies will stick with one similar plane due to logistics and training costs. Like if you can get cheaper parts for an older plane, you keep it flying. That's kind of the primary reason why the MD-11 became so popular with cargo. because of the cost of acquiring an MD-11 was pretty cheap for the operating, and it kind of carries the same as a 777. That is my random fact of the day for you guys. And our Brasilia. But there's our big boy we were talking about. Adding some color. So we have American 1808 going to Vegas, and the DHL is most likely going to LAX. They typically fly from Phoenix to LAX, and then wherever they send them. Oh man, that wind feels so amazing right now. It's like an air conditioning. Remember, give us a follow on Instagram. It's Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. Click that subscribe. It does help the channel, help us grow. And we have pushback of another 737. Ground crew working diligently. And we have hello all from Desert Neighbor in Palm Springs. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, I've heard good things about Chattanooga. That's why I wanted to ask. They say it's a very growing city or town. It's gentrifying. I hate that term. Just means it's getting more expensive for the locals. We have Oliver Garrett. Hello, Oliver. Welcome to the stream. I was going to go live later, but I'm going to do some stuff later as well. Honestly, that's the main thing, man. If you don't get paid enough to move somewhere, doesn't make any sense. I've had opportunities to move to Kansas City, but after I saw the pay, it was like, and plus a lot of my business has been built up on word of mouth recommendation. So if I end up uprooting, it's gonna be a lot harder for me to basically start from scratch in my industry, because the industry in a sense is going downhill. That's the trend that I have seen the last few years, and hence why I'm trying to figure what I want to do next. So we have American Airline 2825 going to Newark. In Newark, they're having the 50-year of hip-hop concert tonight. It is something I wanted to attend, but didn't realize it was happening tonight. It's going to be at Yankee Stadium. Think of how crazy is the hip-hop music, how it started. These are some geniuses. They used to sample a lot of blues music and turn them into beats. And it's just very, very intelligent, the fact that you can do that. It just shows you how bright some of these individuals were, coming from nothing and then building almost like a multi-billion-dollar music industry. I think Rick Rubin was the guy that started Def Jam Records. He's the gentleman that was kind of responsible for the whole rise of it, and people laughed at him. Alrighty, the big boy is getting in position for takeoff. Our Boeing 767. That is going to be departing for LAX. Let's listen to that bad boy take off. So in case you were wondering, we're not this typical stream. I just like to talk to you guys about random stuff. Alrighty, DHL, aka ABX Air. I hear the music scene in Nashville is pretty amazing. I've gone to Louisville, Kentucky. I shot a University of Louisville basketball game. That was a pretty nice town. Wow, he is very, very light. Very, very steep takeoff by the 767. Wow, he had nothing on him. Jesus. That was wild, dudes. And we have our Canadian neighbor. Going to Calgary. WestJet 1537. And we're going to get American 852 going to Vegas. And after that, it'll start dying down at the airport. So I was kind of glad I was able to come in and show you guys at least some of the rush hour. Thanks, ERB. I've known you for a year, my friend. You jumped on the stream, and what are you doing, dude? So there's a guy up there. Servicing the air conditioning unit. Which is important here. I wonder if our Canadian friends are experiencing a heat wave as well. Is it me, or does the WestJet 737 look a lot smaller than the rest? I know it's a 700, but it looks like a tiny airplane. Like they made a mini version of a 737. And we have our taxiway right now. Honestly, it would be interesting to see if you guys got a soccer team, maybe. The WNBA is going to expand. From what I am hearing from a lot of people, the two teams that are going to be given might be Vegas and it might be Seattle, the Seattle Supersonics when they moved. We have a United, but over there we have a small plane. We have the Phoenix Mercury here. They are not the best team, I think. Well, they could possibly make the playoffs with kind of like almost a losing record. So United 789 go to Denver. One of my friends is actually the coach for them right now. Nikki Blue, very nice person. Oh, nice, I had no idea. Sorry, Jacob. How are they doing? Soccer is a very growing sport, man, in the US, if you think about it. Rate, it is going to be over 100. It'll heat up very quick. That's why I'm doing a very early live stream. I don't like being in the heat. And yeah. So waiting for a United flight to go to Denver. The Denver Broncos are playing the Cardinals. Tickets are as cheap as $5. So if you guys want to go to a football game for preseason, this is your time. Phoenix Rising is a pretty decent team. They're not MLS. I think they're like a different league. Yeah, and over there we do have Condor Airlines that's been parked. I think it might be something wrong with it. And then we're going to get American 767. That's a call sign going to LAX. And then after that, Southwest 2621 going to San Diego. And to the members of the channel, I will share a video later for you guys, so you guys can see what it... I'll share some random landings, and then I'm going to do a little vlog with somebody that we're going to share with you guys. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, we have super chats. It does help with the funding for the channel, primarily paying for parking. It's like $24 to park here. And easiest way to contribute is just clicking the like button. It does help me out. Also, to all of you guys that donated to the teacher fund that we started, my friend is very, very thankful. She was able to buy some decorations and some crayons for her kids and some coloring books. As you know, our teachers are very underpaid, and props to them for wanting to do the profession. And we may get another copperhead taken off. I woke up this morning and my knee was hurting. It was like the most awkward pain. Like, I did have surgery on it like many years ago, and it's finally starting to act up again. But hopefully you guys are enjoying your Friday. It's the best time of the week. Hopefully the stream is still going on. I haven't checked. We are going to put you guys in a little pause for a second. See if I can pop something on the picture for you. All right, friends, we're back. We had to do a little battery exchange. Like I told you, I came extremely unprepared today, so my apologies with the technical issues, with the audio in the beginning, and the hotspot that is still charging in the vehicle. Honestly, yeah, but this is the thing, like, the 747 was an amazing plane, but usually people just want to save money. The companies want to save money. So the era of the twin jet is fully upon us. So you have your Dreamliners, your A350s. So we have our two big jumbos, the A380 and the 747. They're done. A plane that opened up aviation to the masses is going the way of the dodo. Think of it, we still have like how many more? Like 20 years of possibly being able to fly on one? And we do have a copperhead getting ready with the Rafi sign. Rafi is a lawyer that haunts my dreams. He is in everything. And up next, we're going to get American 356 with services to Charlotte. And then Southwest 33627 is going to be headed to Vegas. It's a 737 MAX. Yep. 787 is awesome. A lot of people like that plane. People call it the Plastic Princess. Although it is made out of carbon fiber. All right, let's go get that U.S. Air Force plane. Alrighty, my friends. The 60-year-old beast still looks beautiful. It's based on the popular Boeing 707, which was one of the bigger commercial successes for a jet airliner. Has a sticker on the side. It might not be a copperhead, it might be somebody else's. Man, I am like getting stiff and tense doing this. So it's Arizona National Guard, let's go. What's up, Ronald? Yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the show. I may be live for maybe a couple more minutes before I have to go run some errands. So I figured I was driving by the airport and might as well stop by and stream for my friends. We do actually have another plane that's about to start taxiing out. It's another Copperhead. So we'll go take a look at that after we watch this plane take off for Vegas. And then maybe we'll catch them departing. I need some water. I have some in my car, so I'm going to run in very quickly and get a water. But the 737 MAX 8, I remember flying on these planes prior to their grounding, then realized how sketchy it was. This is the beauty of Arizona. You never know when you're going to get like a random military plane come in. We'll sometimes get F-16s. The other day I was going in for a walk. And out of nowhere I caught a C-17 that landed. I think they call them moose. That's like the nickname for it, the moose. Because it looks like a moose. And my water is nice cold. And if it's your first time on our channel, welcome to Sky Harbor International Airport. So it's an odd that all of these former short-haul aircraft are now using long routes, and a lot of them are switching domestic due to the retirement age, just like the 101. They had multiple groundings, dude. Man, it's wild. I've seen like during peak season, a lot of the 777s have ended up being used to fly between, like, let's say Phoenix and Dallas. Remember back in the day when planes like the 747 and the DC-10, they used to fly like domestic routes. So it wasn't very uncommon. So Bradley's gonna go there next year. Nice, man. So we have an A320 going to San Antonio, and then we're gonna get an ABX Air that's gonna be going to Lakeland. So it just popped up. I know a lot of the 777s are getting there in age. If you think of it, what, its first flight was in 1995, so a lot of them are reaching the end of their usable age. And the 777X, the new variant they're supposed to create, has been very, very delayed. So Boeing better get their stuff together or they're going to be losing more customers. But the US government cannot let Boeing fail. There's been a lot of bailouts for that company over the years, getting a lot of parachutes. What is landing? And we have our Mexican neighbors coming in on a Volaris. A lot of people asking me on my Instagram if I have any videos of Volaris. Well, there we go. And looks like we have a little business jet. Looks like possibly a Challenger taking off. When we had the NFL big game in town, this airport was so freaking busy. We had all the private jets of the owners of the teams come in. It was wild. And then we have our Delta A321, most likely either Atlanta or Minneapolis. So it's Delta 2758 going for Minneapolis. And then we will probably be getting Contour Aviation going to Page, which to me still makes no freaking sense that they get service, but it must be a government paid. Well, there's another company that's using the Eastern Airline name, but they're a charter company. I think they primarily operate for the US military, and sometimes they will do a domestic flight or a flight here, because I guess under the rules they have to at least operate one commercial flight. So you could probably get like a cheap flight on one of their planes for next to nothing. And we caught a plane in the background too, which is crazy. So just like that, we go from being a very, very busy airport in the morning to next to nothing. Oh yeah. That was amazing. But the problem is Sky Harbor has the worst internet in the world. You think about it. Like, you guys have seen all the gremlins I've had, like the technical gremlins running these streams. It's because a lot of our internet is still being run on temporary towers. And looks like, how did I not catch this one? But we are having another National Guard plane about to take off. So we may end the stream with two big planes, the KC-130 and then the 767. Well, let's see what else we have. Anything incoming in? Alrighty, we do have our ABX Air retro livery that is going to be going to Lakeland. It's a Boeing 767. You can actually see on the picture, you can see a Boeing 747 operated by Atlas Air. We have a Delta 757 we have a Condor Airlines 767, and then we have an ABX Air 767. So you're looking at it, lots of amazing planes. Look at the Queen over there, just chilling and staring at us. Pretty amazing, isn't it? It's a beautiful sight here. So it's been a good stream, guys. Apologize about the earlier parts of it. Hey, that was actually the plane we were looking at. Apologize about the earlier parts of it with the with the sound issue. I promise I'll get better. I'm gonna go get another tripod today to make sure everything works better for the next streams. And then we're gonna introduce a new segment where I'm just gonna be talking with people. We're gonna be randomly walking and just discussing aviation and talking about randomness. I want to turn this into more of like a diverse, instead of just doing lives, we're going to be doing a lot more with the channel in the future. Oh yeah. Nothing tops Southwest on their taxi speed. I was actually on a Southwest flight where they literally Tokyo drifted their way to one of the taxiways. It was actually one of the most hilarious things. Like, I couldn't stop laughing. All right, beautiful Casey. 135, you are airborne. Alrighty guys, we do have our 767 going to Lakeland, operated by ABX Air. Yep, 30 knot taxi speed. Thanks Bradley, you're the best my friend. Come back and join us again. Like I said, we always try and build a community here. Like, we do have a Discord. That Discord is full of aviation nerds. I'm not as active on there as I should be. Our moderator Kate runs it, so she's the one that typically will respond to your messages. And Kate is in the process of trying to become a pilot as well, so she's an awesome young lady. Very good person, works in Detroit. So it's amazing. Honestly, there's been times where I've wanted to stop doing the live streams, but I've gotten some really awesome messages saying how this has helped you guys, and hence why I'm still doing it. And they're airborne. So just like that, our airport has died down. We went from having like almost 14 planes on standby to basically just having a couple of planes. Let me find the Discord link and I will post it to you guys. Literally, it's just a bunch of people talking about aviation. That is the Discord link, my friends. The way I see it, we all have to help each other. Like, if you think about it, a lot of people go through some hard times. Check up on your friends, honestly. If you have a friend you haven't talked to in a while, this is my challenge to you. Give them a call today. Make sure they're doing well, because sometimes the most happiest people in life are going to be dealing with some stuff, and you just got to make sure everyone is okay. Take care of your own. That's what I tell people. And we have our American Airlines 625 going to San Antonio. And then we have American Airlines 948 going to Oklahoma City. That will be probably the final flight of this stream. To all of our fans, our loyal fans that have tuned in since day one, appreciate you guys. We will try and go live maybe again this weekend. Like I always tell you guys, be nice, tell your loved ones you love them, because you never know, like, life is short. You don't want to go to bed angry and then regret the final words you tell somebody. We're here one day and could be gone the next. Now the challenge is, what can I eat that won't hurt my stomach? My stomach is extremely sensitive, so I'll eat something and within 15 minutes I was like, it's time! So if you guys are just joining us, welcome to Sky Harbor International Airport. We've had a fun stream today. Had some fun. Got to see some action. There's a bulldozer there. Cool. Hey Kate, speaking of her, she has appeared. And we have American 948 going to Oklahoma City, and then American Airlines 1823 going to Indianapolis. I don't know if Tony Jones still lives there. He's one of our other channel frequenters. A gentleman that got me yelled at multiple times because of Taxi Bay. We've had some goofy moments on here, guys, if you think about it. Where we saw a very attractive ramp agent and we named her Taxi Bay, and somebody got really mad about it. Our final plane of the show, guys. So thank you all for joining. It was fun. Be good people. Hey, you're good, Kate. Don't worry about it. We'll be live again. Well, the first 7 minutes were useless because of no audio. Friends, let's take a look. Maybe one more plane. So you can see it's a little parade of planes right now coming through. Breakfast Club is honestly, I'm thinking of maybe getting like, I don't know. I'd like some pancakes. Oh my God, this guy is going super fast. Look at this, this is hilarious. I could eat some good bacon. Anyways, guys, keep an eye out. If I have some time tonight, I may go live. And look at this. This might be the perfect way to end it. We have seen the purple poop truck. This is the hero on this channel. Non-potable water. Also, guys, let me show you something. We do have stickers. If you guys are interested in getting a sticker, these are our stickers. Designed by the very talented Caitlin Terry. So it's a nice little sticker with the tower and the MD-11, which is my favorite plane. I have sent those out to people. If you would like one, I will add some, eat some tacos. I will add an email on the description of this, and you guys can just shoot me a message and I'll send you a sticker. Ugh. Oh man. So let's get these last two so Kate can at least enjoy some of the planes. Hey Kate, how's work? Everything good? Smash that like, guys. Let's get to 60 likes before I leave. There's plenty of you guys here. We could probably achieve that. As we wait, let's watch this. Looks like an Amazon Prime Air 737 coming into land, which is kind of funny. I was actually just thinking about this plane yesterday. I'm like, I haven't seen the Prime plane, and boom, here it is. Crazy seeing how much the freighter industry took off during the pandemic. In a sense, they've kind of still kept strong. And then over there, we do have a smaller plane. Looks like another King Air. It's about to take off. Heck yeah, congratulations on your 6th month. Proud of you. I'm super proud of you. Keep pushing your dreams. Literally, that's what we can do. And we have Southwest 3713 coming from Santa Ana next, after we see a small plane take off. Yeah, I restarted my flight training at another flight school, Kate, so it's been just a waiting game right now, getting hooked up with the instructor and making sure everything is good. I got my Class 1 medical, which I passed. Just got my headset. I got a David Clark. It's like one of those noise canceling ones. Thanks, Marcy. Give us a follow. We usually do a lot of, we used to do a lot of meetups. I'll start those again. I'll post them on the community page on YouTube. But we have a really good group here. There's like, and if you want to watch some other flight spotting, Level Flight Spotting has a really good channel. He's a very good dude here in the Valley. Corey. And then we have Trevor the Chef. He's another local spotter. And what makes us a little different is I like to ramble about like everyday life, sports, complain about the heat, catch stuff that's on fire. There's our Prime plane. I think it's operated by Swift, is it? Yeah, I'm excited and nervous because I'm going to be super busy. I hear it's a lot of work trying to get your... Alright, let's see. We may get lucky and get a 767 landing, but we have an A319 headed to Fresno. My goal would be get my private and then get my instrument rating and work towards a commercial license. Also, there's going to be a local ground school that's going to be started for us younger adults, or people that want to attend ground school. I will share some information in September, some exciting news. There's going to be a very good ground school being started. It's going to be meeting at coffee shops. So I for sure am going to sign up for it, and I will share some information once it comes out. I don't know if any of you guys are interested, but once everything is finalized with the individual, I will share some info and we can all work on our dreams together if you think about it. Because that's the number one issue I'm facing. I want to study the ground school stuff, but I have the attention span of a fish. So, should be interesting. And this American Airlines flight is going so slow that he is being tailgated by the United plane. Yep, Lucille knows what's up. And we have American 337 headed to Philadelphia. That is going to be our next flight for departure. Our Philadelphia bound flight. And it is officially starting to pick up again. I guess this is the afternoon rush of planes. We had our, well, let's see how much longer we can be on. Liking is easy, guys. Come on, smash that like. I used to do a push-up for every like. The most I ever did was like 120 push-ups. When I was doing that. And thank God, because I was destroyed afterwards. Also, opening day lineups for the NBA have come out. The Denver Nuggets are going to be rematching the Los Angeles Lakers, and then the Golden State Warriors are going to be playing the Phoenix Suns. Chris Paul, one of the architects of the Suns revival, is in Golden State, and the Suns have Kevin Durant, who played for the Warriors. So it should be a very interesting matchup between the two. And we have a turn and burn. Headed to San Jose is the little turn and burn plane. And I'm slowly reaching almost 100,000 followers on Instagram. Once I do, we're going to do a very big giveaway. Let's try and catch that 767 landing. And once it lands, we will probably cut it. This looks like a United 737 MAX, judging from the engines. It's an Evo Blue. Golden. Woo. Southwest planes are starting to taxi out. Probably be pissed off at all the other ones. Yeah, it looks like our 767 is going south, or actually going north. Oh well. So let's catch American 1539 for Columbus. That'll be it. Nope, that actually wasn't a MAX. It was a... Actually, it is. Look at that. Synchronized southwest taxiing. It's amazing. And let's get this. United 546, apparently diverting to Phoenix. From San Diego, it was going to be going to Washington. So I think it landed here. This plane was actually a diversion that's going to be taking off. Probably an unruly passenger or something got it to divert. And I don't know if I showed you guys this, the guys just tuning in. Look at his collection, 747, 757, and a 767 sitting in the East holding dock. It's pretty cool, huh? And then we are going to be getting this United that's going to be taking off for Washington. It was a diversion from San Diego. I wonder what happened. Every time I see the grime over the doors, I want to get a rag and go clean the plane. I don't know why. Clean it from the sky bridge. And then up next we will be getting American 2311 going to Tucson. I actually tried flying to Tucson once. It was like 400 bucks. Like, I'm sorry, I'd rather freaking drive. It's not that long of a drive for me. And it's like, geez, like why is it that expensive? All right, let's get this bad boy in the air. This plane should be light because not a lot of people fly to Tucson. Right down below, we do have our Southwest that just pulled in. So now the ground crew is going to get to work to try and turn this plane around very quickly. They're going to turn the plane around super quickly. Enjoy your trip to Burbank. I like that airport. I like how they use those like little sky bridge thingies where you walk outside onto the tarmac. It's actually quite lovely. And this is what we wanted to land on this side. Jeffrey Bezos Airlines, aka Prime Air, coming through. I've heard from a lot of people that this is actually a very not good company to work for. I'm not going to say anything. In case I want to work in aviation, I should probably not bash airlines as much anymore. Oh man. So to all the people that have been members for multiple months, I really appreciate you guys. You guys are rock stars. To all of our new fans, welcome to Sky Harbor. Welcome to our lovely, lovely airport. We have unparalleled views. Multiple fires. There we go, door closed. As you can see, more and more planes are starting to line up. Smash that like button, guys. It does help the channel quite a bit. We're getting Southwest 2008 going to Dallas. And that is where we're going to leave you guys off. So thank you all for tuning in. It's a pleasure tuning on our next live stream. Keep an eye out on the page. If a alert pops up and I'm going to be live, that means I'm going to be live within the next 2 or 3 days. Because I've had some issues with people kind of stalking me. Well, we may get a go around. I think he is way too high for his landing. For my personal safety, I've kind of stopped announcing when I'll be going live. So I'll pop in every now and then. He's not going to go around. Alright, friends. Hey, I wanted Kate to enjoy it. I know that she likes this stuff, so didn't want to be rude. You know I am. Man, look at that backup. Delta planes, Delta galore. So join the Discord, guys, if you haven't. It's a community of aviation spotters. We're all nerdy in there. Be nice. So I'll let you know if I'm live, Lucille. A lot of Deltas are showing up now, so. Alright, friends, so thank you all very much for joining us. Let's catch this Southwest plane departing, and that'll be it. Be good people. Check in on your friends, check in on your loved ones, tell them you love them. And we'll see you guys next time. Later, friends. taxi through, and we are ending the stream